Like, I swear to God, bro, you always heard about oh yeah, the negatives of giving a baby an iPad and stuff. I was that kid. I was like 3 or 4 years old, bro, and I had an iPad and I was playing like games like Cut the Rope, Sonic Dash, and like shit like that, bro. I was like one of those retarded children, bro, and I was on YouTube and shit at 4 years old, bro. I had such an amazing life start. Like, I was that dumbass kid who would like my family would talk about, oh yeah, you would just take the iPad and just sit in the corner. Of course, I don't have such a social life, but other than that, I know it's cringe, but sit down, relax, get a cup of coffee or like uh, get some popcorn so you'll hear my life story. As I already told you, I was like a dumb child, and I was dumb, but I had like fucking iPad. I was playing Sonic Dash, and I was like 4 years old, bro. That game is intense. Like, that game is intense, bro. The speed, bro. Like, I didn't have such an amazing start, right? Fast forward a couple of years, some years of school, I'm having a fun time. Oh yeah, I make new friends. Everything's fun. I'm having fun. Whoa, we're playing video games. I'm playing video games with my friend, and everything is just fun. And then COVID just hit, and it was my last year of middle school, and I had one friend left, just one friend left, and he shared with me the ugliest ass news, the disgusting, the shittiest news. He told me that he was gonna travel to another country, and I was left all by myself. I didn't know how to make friends. It started that loneliness in the class. I was just sitting there and like putting my head on the desk, and everyone's just laughing and looking at me. Oh yeah, this guy's stuff. And I don't know why, but the best way to explain how I felt like I was a rotten apple. Like, I don't know, it's like kind of weird, rotten apple, like very specific. But I just felt like I was dead inside. It just felt like shit. But then YouTube was always there for me, right? YouTube was always, and the iPad, the YouTube was always there for me. The videos, the bullshit, the cut the rope and all of that shit. And YouTube has saved me once more. I stumbled upon a video by a guy called Cole Hastings. It's talking about like why no one likes you, or like something related to friendship. And then the first time in my life, I'm watching something educational, but then I'm watching Cole Hastings and stuff, and then again YouTube saved me once more, and then suggested this amazing video by a legend called Ali, and the video is titled "If This Shows Up For You, You're Not Normal." And holy guacamole, bro! The day I stumbled upon this video, bro, it was June 2023 or something, and it's very, very sad that I was on self improvement from June 2023, and I only started to take action from 2025. It's very sad, bro. Like, don't be like, please, like, don't be the guy who's just consuming and watching content. Like, why, bro? It's just wasting time and like watching YouTube, bro. Like, and then I get deep down into the self improvement rabbit hole, and then I'm like watching Ali and like Far From Weak. Yeah, I know, I was dumbass. Like, if you watch Far From Weak, bro, you have like mental health issues. You're watching Far From Weak, bro. Anyway, I stumbled upon Hamza, and oh my god, I changed. I was no longer this cunt who was just fat and ugly, and I was no longer the video gamer. I just changed, bro. I just changed. And then friends are asking me, "Hey Abdul, what happened? We used to play Fortnite with each other. What happened? Why are you not playing with us? What happened?" And I don't know, but I had this idea of like, I was like, "Oh yeah, why not tell my friends the truth?" I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like be honest why I actually stopped playing video games. And I sent a video of Hamza. Video games are a fantastic way to cope our IRL, something like that. I sent that video to my friend. He watched it, bro, and he argued and wrestled with every idea, bro. It was like, no, video games are actually fine in 1 hour after, like, if you studied and if you did everything that you should do, then 1 hour of video games at the end of a hard day is completely fine, and it's just relaxation, and all of that bullshit. And maybe Maybe 1 hour of video games is fine for average people. But I don't know about you. But when I hear that word average, I can't rest. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't hear it. I don't want to hear it. Average. Maybe for you, he had like a career, or he had like a job he wanted to go to, like he wanted to be something, but I like didn't know, right? And I like Andrew Tate said that all jobs are bad, so I think that all jobs are bad, the Matrix and stuff. So he just didn't listen to anything, and he just wrestled with me, and he just didn't like my advice. And then the bullshit happened. If again I stumbled upon, like, really was on self improvement from June 2023, and it's a shame that I only started self improvement from 2005. It's a shame, bro. It's a shame, like, bro, like, why? 2 years, bro. 2 years. Like, you could have made a lot. You could have been so much more, bro, than just a cunt who's eating and watching at the same time. Why, bro? I wasted so much time, but then I finished middle school at Saudi Arabia. I lived there for most of my life, and I know you heard some shit. Oh yeah, Saudi Arabia is this and that, and politics, it's not good and stuff. I know you heard some shit online, but like from personal experience, like I lived there for about like 13 years. I lived there for about 13 years or something, and boy, it was the best 13 years of my life. I Unfortunately, everything good comes to an end. It's just the nature of the world. And I moved back to my home country. It was 2025, and I started to lock in, bro. I started like locking in. I signed up to a gym, bro, and I have never been the same since. Right now, I'm still not successful yet. Yet. It's just a matter of time, bro. It's just a matter of time. If I had to give you one advice, just one piece of advice, just one piece of advice, it would be, you know how people get successful? Like, it's just like side point. Do you know how people actually become successful? You probably watched Hamza a lot, right? And you probably heard of the story that he was like living in the apartment with his GF, and he like didn't like it there, and he had like two journals. He had two full journals debating whether he should stay in the city or move back to his parents' house and grind there. Think about that. Think about like what he was considering. Think about how did he even come to that idea? How did that idea even pop up into his mind? How? Every great idea comes from, guess what? Thinking. Just thinking. Hamza was journaling, like two full journals, bro. Two full journals, just journaling and journaling and journaling and thinking and thinking. All success just comes down to thinking. But then there's you, the guy who the last time he just spent a day without without a phone was 3 years in the summer camp or something like that. Success just comes from thinking, bro. It just comes from thinking. And how can you be successful? How could I? Like, I wasted so much time, bro. How you're wasting so much time? How can you be successful if you're just wasting time? You're not thinking. You're not thinking, bro. Like, you are just watching bullshit. And the thing with YouTube is, you probably maybe have some good habits. Maybe you meditate. Maybe like you don't do destructive habits. You probably don't fap, or you don't watch porn. You don't play video games, but you still watch YouTube, and that is destructive, bro. That's destructive. The thing with YouTube is that it makes you think that you're not wasting that much time. But if you look at like the app usage, or like for how much time you're using YouTube. It's probably 4, 6, maybe 8 hours, bro. And you think that, oh, I'm not that bad. I don't play video games and I don't watch porn. I'm an alpha male. But you still watch YouTube, and you're not thinking. If you just want to blindly take my advice, if you're like, don't know what the fuck is this guy talking about, just for 30 days, bro. Just for 30 days. If I could just shove this advice into my younger self mind, just for 30 days, don't watch any YouTube. Just for 30 days, don't watch any YouTube. Just for 30 days, don't watch any YouTube. If I did that, bro, I would have made so much progress. Just for 30 days, don't watch any YouTube, bro. Like, the shitty thing with YouTube is that it makes you think that you're not that bad and that you're productive, because you probably do some good habits, right? But success is not about adding things. It's about subtracting. Like, let's say you have 1,000 ideas, right? 1,000 thoughts, 1,000 thoughts, right? Imagine 100% of them, 90% of your thoughts are just thinking about the YouTube video. You're just thinking about the YouTube video. Your thoughts are just constantly just revolving about the YouTube video. Oh yeah, whoa, Sam and Hamza. Whoa, there's like a beef going on. Whoa, I want to watch that. Whoa, there's like a beef between Hamza and Sam. Oh, I wonder what happened. Instead of thinking about success, instead of having thoughts about success, you're thinking about the beef between Hamza and Sam. Bullshit, bro. Bullshit. Do you want to know how I started this YouTube channel? Do you want to know how I started this YouTube channel? I started to be productive. I tell the story every single goddamn time. One time, me and my family, we were sitting in this restaurant, right? And they're like talking and stuff, and of course, I'm just disassociated. I'm not there. I'm just sitting there because, like, you can't really, like, you basically 90%. Like, you probably don't have you probably don't have anything in common with your parents, right? You're freaking watching Hamza, right? You have nothing in common with your parents, right? So of course you can't really talk with them. I was just sitting there because all of the conversations didn't interest me, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, this is a fantastic question. In every like month or so, you should ask yourself this question. Not every month or so, every week you should ask yourself this question: what is stopping me from success? What is my constraint? Why am I not successful yet? Why? What's my constraint? What's the thing that's holding me back from success? And I was just sitting there in the restaurant and just thinking and thinking and thinking, and I realized that I just need to jump. I realized maybe I just need to jump. That's about it. If you want to start that YouTube channel, you just want to jump. You just need to jump. You need to. Just need to jump. That's it. I was like, maybe my problem, maybe my constraint is that I'm too much of a pussycat. Maybe you just need to jump. That's about it. You just need to jump. There's nothing to it but to do it. You probably like you think that what I said is cool, and oh yeah, this guy has some good points, but you still don't want to start that YouTube channel, right? Because you haven't thought about it. Like, imagine that. Imagine, bro, if instead of being in the restaurant and thinking with my family, instead of being in the restaurant and thinking, imagine if I was in my home, in my house, just watching YouTube videos. If I was there in my house watching YouTube videos instead of thinking, bro, I wouldn't have started this channel. I would not have started this channel, bro. Or maybe I would have started that channel, later, like 6 months or months later. But because I just thought about it, bro. Because I had some solitude and introspectiveness, bro. Like, please, for God's sake, bro. Just sit, bro, and just think. For 30 days, don't watch any YouTube. I know for a fact that YouTube is like one of the big things that you spend your time on. And the moment you just stop watching YouTube, bro, you'll just realize that you'll just see that you have so much time in your day. Nah. Just stop watching YouTube, bro. That's about it, bro. Just stop watching YouTube. That's the reason why you're not successful right now. That's the reason why you're not successful. That's the reason why you always didn't lose the weight. That's the reason why you are living a life that you're not proud of. You're wasting so much time on YouTube, bro. Creating success is not about adding things. It's about subtracting. You have destructive habits, bro. Maybe not video games, maybe not porn, but constant content consumption. Please, bro, just for 30 goddamn days, bro. Just don't watch any YouTube, bro. If I did that, bro, holy guacamole, bro, I would have made so much progress already. Just 30 days, bro. Just 30 days. Don't watch any YouTube. And then come back here in the comments and be like, this guy's advice is shit. This guy is shit. This guy is cringe. This guy is... Yeah, just criticize me all you want. But before you did the 30 days no YouTube channel challenge, don't talk to me. Don't do anything. You don't have the permission to open your mouth. You don't have the permission to disagree. And maybe, most likely, you'll probably stop watching YouTube and then you'll go onto Instagram. But like the lesson here is that I just used to, like, YouTube was just the thing for me. Like, I was just consuming on YouTube and YouTube only. And maybe if you just consume and you spend most of your time on YouTube, stop watching YouTube. But maybe, just maybe in the future, this might happen, that you will find another platform and you'll waste your time there. Just, like, don't consume any content for 30 days, bro. Like, what the fuck are you even learning, bro? What the fuck are you even learning, bro? What's the last useful thing that you watched? Oh yeah, the beef between Hamza and Sam, bro. Bro, like, you wanna be successful, right? You don't care about this shit, right? Like, hopefully they get back together and, like, hopefully things become better. But, like, in your personal life, bro, like, bro, like, you're fat and you have 8 hours screen time. How can you care about Hamza and Sam, bro? Like, you have things more significant, bro. You have bigger things to think about instead of, like, thinking about Sam and Hamza beef. Just for 30 days, bro. Just for 30 days. Just don't watch any YouTube, bro. Don't watch any YouTube just for 30 days. Go make a paper, go make like I don't know what it's called, but, like, make a habit list for 30 days. No YouTube, no content consumption, no nothing. Just for 30 days. Just for 30 days. And of course, the first day you're gonna hate it and it's just gonna suck. Just for 30 days, bro. Like, if I just did this, bro, I would have been so further ahead. I would have made so much progress, bro, already. So please, bro, if I just could give just one piece of advice for my younger self, it would be just think, bro. Just think. Just don't watch any YouTube. Don't consume anything, because it just saps all of your thoughts and all of your brain power. It just saps all of your ideas and your thoughts and your brain points. It just saps your energy. But let's say you're washing the dishes, right? Let's say you're washing the dishes. You'll freaking get an idea about, like, your business. That could happen. Like, that's actually realistic. If you're washing the dishes, you could get an idea about your business. But that will never happen if you're watching some bullshit on YouTube. So please, bro. Please, for 30 days, don't watch any YouTube at all. Don't consume anything. Maybe, yeah, books, of course, read books and stuff. But videos especially, bro, it's not even worth your time, bro. Like, you're even learning, bro. What was the last thing you learned, bro? You learned Hamza and Sam beef, bro. Come on, bro. You have bigger shit to think about. You have bigger shit to deal with, bro. You have more important stuff to deal with. for 30 days. Do not watch any YouTube. Do not consume any content. Do that and you will thank me, bro. You will thank me. I hope you found value in this video, brother. I hope you like and subscribe. And peace.